Man, the pond looks hectic when I drop the water level. That's all air. There's no pumps. How sick does that look? G'day guys, how's it going? So I've been real lazy, guys. I don't feel like vlogging today, but I'm going to because that's life, and vlogging is my life. So my plan today is work on the pond. Nothing major, just a little leak fix. I got some crew coming over tomorrow night. I want that water level to be at that brim. It looks awesome when it's seamless. At the moment, I can't get it up to there because just here, you're not going to really be able to tell. Along there somewhere, feels like just there, it's actually leaking. So there's fiberglass on the wood and there's fiberglass there and there's Sikaflex there. So I don't know why it decided to leak. I don't know if it's because timber moves in like hot and cold, but either way we're going to drop the water level of the pond. Also, this elephant doesn't work. I want to diagnose and resolve. That elephant's also splashing on the wall. Anyway, the problem with the elephants is there's a hose in that trunk that kinks and it blocks, and it kinks. Exactly what I just said, it kinks. Like, oh, I wanted to say something while we're here, but check out the bamboo. That was one plant. I cut it up with a chainsaw of everything, and that's starting to thrive. Like, I think there was one. Oh yeah, see, so I thought this one here died, but if you look down there, it's got green shoots. So that means I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I cut one plant into 9 pieces and they all survived. Check out my resident weeds. We also have weeds growing in our fences, on the ground, and in our sumps. That spins me out. It just looks horrible, guys. Don't even look at that. Let's get the camera away from how feral the filter looks. Priority is fixing this. It's going to take a bit of effort, but we'll get it done. First thing is to find a hose, and we're going to drain some water. I don't have a drain on the pond. Yeah, that's right. So those IBCs are upside down, so there's no drain on them, and yeah, so the only way to drain the pond right now is to put a hose on it and siphon it. I got a pump there. I could put a pump on it. I'm not in a hurry, but we're just gonna chill. Like, it's gonna get dark. It's gonna be night time, so we'll just grab a short hose and we'll put it in. Oh yeah, and the flower horns, they're not friends. I've got the lights sensor moved up. It's not broken, guys, don't stress. They're not friends. I don't know if it's gonna work. And the lights are turned down. Wind them up. Her tube's down. His tube's down, but they are not down to hang out. I'm just keeping an eye on them, and I'm home for the next 3 days. She'll most likely definitely lay in the next 3 days, and hopefully I can catch it, but I'm not holding my breath. A, I think he's still too young, and B, they're not getting along, so that's 2 things. Anyway, we're just in here to grab this hose. Yeah, as I said, I'm not in a hurry, so I think it's like a 25mm hose. This is big enough for what we need to do. So I know like 90% of you guys will already know this trick, but put the hose under the water, put your finger in the end, take hose out, siphon started. It's that simple. This hose is sick for it because the inside is like the exact diameter of my finger. My dog's been digging a hole there, so it makes a nice little drain spot apparently. The water will end up running under the decking. Yes guys, this corner is feral, I'm sorry. We might work on this next week. It depends. Yeah, I got the week off. Even if I just get the framing done, none of the decking done, I'd be like real stoked with that. We need to go over the sump. That's going to be decking, but it's going to be a mission. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I might need to get a stainless steel frame welded up because I just can't figure any other way out, and that's going to be fucking expensive, guys. Check this out, guys. This is feral. So it looks like what's happening. You can't really see. I'm not going to be able to do it. So the water's actually dripping down inside and dripping back through the elephant. And this is, yeah, I thought it was splashing until I had a closer inspection. So that's something we're going to need to fix. I want to redo the hoses in these elephants. They suck. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say, is they suck. They're horrible. But we'll play with them after. At the moment, the goal is I want to take this pipe off, which is going to be a mission to get off. Because it's covered in algae and I can't grab it. Oh yeah, I know, guys, that looks ridiculous. Part of me wants to for that sit. Hopefully that stays there. I don't really want to drop it and it go to the bottom of the pond. So you may ask why. That flow goes down that pipe and blows straight onto the bit that I need to repair. So if I'm repairing this, and I don't want that splashing onto the bit that I need to repair. Alright, so what's next? Fuck, guys, this has escalated way quickly. That's not even a sentence, is it? Why is my camera... Oh, that's so much better. But this isn't better. So I started cleaning it. I had a sponge. I was getting all the algae off. I wanted to start drying it out. And then this. I was feeling around. I was like, it feels kind of loose. And then I felt a bit too hard. And it was more than loose. So this fucking sucks. No, it's not the end of the world. It's only the top 50 mil of the pond. The problem is, this piece of wood is now water soaked. That edge. So that is soaked in water. That's cement. Cement takes long times to dry. I think that's actually got I can't really tell. I think that's a bit of... I think that's just tannins and algae. I was going to say that's fiberglass gel coat, but it's not. It's just the tannins and algae. So the problem is that's not going to dry, and that's not going to dry for tomorrow. So there is a solution. There's the wet silicone. So I need to figure out where I can get a tube of that, like right now, or tomorrow anyway. I think Total Eden sell it. So I've drained. I started draining the pond. I've actually drained bugger all. I took the basket off the skimmer, and just having 3 returns again, this pond dropped like a good inch from that. Plus it was draining for like 10 minutes and that dropped it a bit. I think that's low enough for where we need to work. And the fact is we're going to be using wet silicone anyway. So what's going to happen here, right guys? I'm going to buy this $40 fucking tube of silicone. I've been told they don't work. So I guess this is my test. We're going to use the silicone that's designed for water. We're going to seal this. We're going to glue the absolute fuck out of it and put it on there. Rush job. Tomorrow, people over. I want this water level high. So then after tomorrow, if that goes well, we're going to do the windows in the pond inside in that same silicone. Now, this will be my test. If it doesn't go well, I'll pull it off. We'll clean it all properly. I'll sand this. We'll get it all perfect and we'll seal it on there bone dry. Even I don't care if I'll leave this wood to dry properly for like weeks and we'll do it. But hopefully it doesn't come to that. Hopefully this silicone that is supposed to be the Rigid Edge world's best works. I'm not sure what glue I used there. Obviously not the right one. It's white. I've got no idea what I used. This vlog's ridiculous, isn't it, guys? I know you love it. I love it. It's good fun. I would actually be losing my shit right now if I wasn't recording. So let's have fun together. Like I've walked around. So timber does move, guys. To give you an idea, look how much that's opened up. That's since it's been set up. That's just how much this timber moves. Yeah, look, so it's peeling here. It's just a shambles. I'm not having a good time. It's literally the top for that much of water, and the pond looks 10 times better with that much more water in the top, but it's just a nightmare to keep it that full. I've had so many issues. Like, you can see that spot there. Like, it's just, I'm using the right Sikaflex. Then I thought I was using the wrong one, so I did the research, and like I spent a lot of money sealing that top edge, and it's peeling again. I just can't win. Anyway, we're going to try fix this with that silicone. If any of you guys have had experience, the timber edge is fiberglass resin, the pond is fiberglass. How do I stick the two together without failure? At this stage, the way it's looking, the only solution from here is to actually fiberglass mat up the whole way. Now, I don't know how I would, it'd be a drama. Like, I'd have to decommission the filter, set up a temporary filter with a pump, and then, yeah, anyway, I'm open to suggestions, guys. I'm going to try that silicone on this. You guys will be along with me for the ride. Anybody if you've seen on Facebook, I was actually asking about that silicone recently, and I got a really mixed response about whether it's any good or not. So I've got to find that post. I'm pretty sure it was the black one that works and the clear one that's shit. But I'll find it and I'll let you guys know tomorrow. This is just going to be put aside for tonight, unfortunately. Look how rancid the pond looks without that capping on. Nice pond, ugly pond. Nice pond, ugly pond. So guys, what started off as a let's fix up the pond video has turned into shit got fucked up. So I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna have a play with the elephants, but I'm not gonna film it. It's literally just like trying to pull hoses through. I'm gonna go out to my car and get my pliers. Let's get some light. Tomorrow should be a decent video. I think what's gonna happen, right? We're gonna set up for my birthday. I'll do a bit of filming of that, and that'll be tomorrow's video. Sunday's video, I'm not sure. Drop a comment and tell me what you think. Do I do a ridiculously hungover fuck all video Sunday, or do I do we got fucked up, and here's what happened on Saturday night video. I'm leaning towards the Saturday night video, but I don't know if I want to look like a complete wasted dickhead on my YouTube. So we'll leave it there, guys. Hit subscribe for you who haven't. Right there. How odd does my finger look? Long, long, long finger.